Hello students, welcome to English class. I'm your English teacher, Mr. Oza, and it is time for us to work on classwork number 56. Here we go, it's time for chapter 3, which is called The Tournament. And of course the novel that we are reading is called The Kite Runner, written by Khaled Hosseini. So here we go. Let's jump right in with some directions. You should have already looked at the 4 pictures by now, and you should have already written one prediction and one question based on those pictures. So now we're going to watch this video. Obviously, you're doing that already. Once this video is over, you're going to read the chapter. There's a PDF linked in your Google Doc. You're going to fill out the SMM chart, or the Says Means Matters chart. And then you're going to do a quick open response to finish off the assignment. So those are our directions, the same as usual. So let's quickly go over the pictures that you looked at the beginning of class so that you can have a little bit of a preview, a little bit of an explanation for some of the stuff you're going to read about in today's chapter. It's a pretty exciting chapter. Here we go. It's the beginning of the big kite fighting tournament. So Afghanistan celebrates their New Year with a holiday called Sal-e-Na. And that New Year's Day celebration, for the kids in the inner city, they get together and they play this kite fighting game, which we mentioned in the pre-reading videos. Basically, quick recap, kite fighting is where you fly a kite first of all, and then you use some sharp objects attached to the string, and then using those sharp objects, you literally try to cut the kite out of the sky. And, there might be like 30, 40, 50 kids all flying their kites, and the winner is the last kite standing. And don't forget, the prize at the end are the kites that fall out of the sky. When the kites fall out of the sky after they have been cut in the tournament, they're up for grabs. Anybody can grab them. And so in this kind of team, this kite fighting team, Amir, who is our main character, Amir is the kite fighter. He's the one trying to cut all the other kites. And Hassan, our good buddy here, Hassan, he is the kite runner. Literally, the book is named after him. He is the kite runner. So when the kites fall from the sky, he is very good at being able to tell kind of where they're going to fall, how they're going to drift down out of the sky, where the wind is blowing. He knows the streets of the city really well, so you can kind of like run through all the back alleys, find the kite, and that's like a big prize. The last kite, when it comes down to the final 2 kids, that last kite that is cut down, catching that kite is like a huge prize. It's like the trophy of the kite fighting tournament. So I'm gonna try really hard not to give too much away, but there's our main character Amir. You can guess how this tournament goes for him. Here at the end in this last picture, after the kite fighting tournament is over, Amir is obviously very happy. He's over here, and Hassan says, "I'm gonna go run that kite for you, buddy. I'm gonna go get it." Pretty cool moment here with all the other kids watching. Hassan sprints away to go run down that kite. All right, now that we've gone over those pictures, remember, once this video is over, it's time for you to read the chapter. You've got a PDF in your Google Doc where you can take a look at the selection. It's only about 4 pages. It should go by pretty quick. It's an interesting chapter, obviously, with the kite fighting tournament going on. Here is the book cover that we have seen many times now. This is Amir looking through, some sort of doorway, some sort of alleyway, something going on back there. What is going on back there? I know I've asked you that a few times as we've looked at this book cover. We're going to get an answer to that question in the next chapter. This is a pretty dramatic moment, an important moment in the story. After you're done reading the chapter, or while you're reading the chapter, it's up to you, I'd like for you to please fill out the good old SMM chart, the Says Means Matters chart. If I give you a quote, and I will always give you the page number, you read that quote in the book and describe to me what is happening in that quote. If I give you the description, and of course I'll always give you a page number where you can read the context. If I give you a description, then you go into that book look at the correct page, and then find a quote that matches that description. All right, and please make sure that you add a citation after your quote. Khaled Hosseini is the author's name, so you just need to have his last name and the page number in your citation. So just do it the same way that I do it when I give you the quotes. All right, final step is to explain why each quote, why each description matters, why is it important, why is it interesting. Again, just your opinions. That's all we need for that final column there on the right side. Open response time, share your opinion, use some sort of quote, use some sort of evidence from the novel or anywhere. Here I'm going to ask you to plan a fun event for kids in the city of Florence, right? All these kids in Kabul, which is the capital city of Afghanistan, all of these inner city kids, they have like a fun activity to play on this holiday, an event where they can all get together. Now, I know COVID complicates things, but imagine you were able to plan some sort of event for the kids where they could all have fun, socialize, stay out of trouble, that sort of thing. That's what I would like for you to do in the open response. So I really hope you guys enjoy this chapter. It's like a fun chapter, especially if you come at it from like a little kid's perspective, a little kid who's, 11, 12 years old, kind of like that 5th or 6th grade age range where you really care about all these fun activities that you get to participate in as a little kid. So, as always, thank you for watching this video. I really hope it was helpful for you. If you got any questions, you have my contact information. Please let me know. Once again, I'm Mr. Oza. Thanks for watching this video, and I hope you all have a great class.